Hi, this is ckrusch, and I'm here live from Clear Path by Cindy. Cindy Cipriani is actually going to share with us a couple tips on how to remove the stress from your holidays. I know if you're like me, you still have like a huge list, you still have a ton of things to do, you haven't even started. Thank you for the love, thank you for being here with me. Thank you guys. So you're looking at your list, you haven't started baking, your kid is asking for a new toy that wasn't on the Santa list. So Cindy is going to tell us how to not only remove the stress from the holidays at your home, but also, hi Tia, how are you? But also remove the stress from your business, because Cindy is a business coach and that is the primary focus of her coaching business. So she's going to give us a real treat and teach us a couple short tips on how to remove the stress from our life before the holidays. And I will give you Cindy now.
Everyone. Thank you so much, Claudia. It's such a crazy time and people are running around and trying to get everything finished.
Somebody said they haven't bought any gifts yet.
No gifts yet. Well, I have one that's for free. The most important thing that you can give is your time. People want you to spend time with them. And they're going to forget in 6 months what you gave them. You're going to do all this running around to try and get the perfect gift, and then they're going to even forget what it was.
And spend all this money.
Yes.
Right,
I think back, I'm like, what did I give people last year? I don't even remember. So the most important thing that you can do
in the same boat.
absolutely is give people your love and your time. So that will help to de-stress you. The perfect gift doesn't come wrapped in a bow. It's you. So think about how you can spend time with your friends and your family this holiday and really talk with them when you're there. Ask them what they did that was exciting this year. Ask them their favorite color. Ask them about their dreams and hopes for the next year. Really have a great conversation. That's the best gift you can give them and also yourself. And if you don't have a lot of people around you this year, you may be feeling a little bit out of sorts. You think everybody else has a huge family and everybody else is having fun and you're not. Well, that's not true either. There's so many people out there who are just like you. So reach out to those at work and ask people, what are you doing for the holidays? You are probably not the only one that don't have a big family. So why not make a family? You're with your workmates, all the time. You get to know them sometimes better than your friends and family. So why not do something with them? This Thanksgiving, it was just me and my husband and my son. So we invited some people who didn't have big families to have Thanksgiving dinner with us, and we had a blast. So think outside the box. Include other people in what you're doing.
I love this idea because I have a small family too, and
Yeah.
I always feel like kind of blue because my whole family is in Brazil and we spend by ourselves.
Exactly. So think about those who are around you who may be having a hard time this Christmas or this holiday season.
Yeah, can you share some tips on that, Cindy? People
yes.
that like had death during December time, or even if it was 10 years ago, usually they seem to remember
yes.
that.
Well, so they're missing their mom or their dad or their brother or their sister, and it's normal and natural to feel that way. You miss that person. So some tips with that is really get in touch with your feelings and talk about it. Some people stay away from parties because they say, well, I don't want to bring other people down. No, go to the party, but tell them, I'm really missing so-and-so. And if you feel like crying, go ahead. My dad used to say that we have tear ducts or else our heads would blow off. So it's like a pressure release, right?
I love that.
People want to help you. They want to give you that hug when you need it. So share that with them and say like, you'd be surprised if you share it with them. Like I say, Claudia, I'm missing so-and-so. Claudia's first reaction would be like, you know what? I miss so-and-so that was in my life. Mm-hmm. Well, now you don't feel so alone. So share that with people. If for some reason you just don't want to go to the holiday parties and things, then don't. And share with people why. I just need some alone time right now. So either way, be in touch with your feelings, be really true to yourself, and do what makes you feel good this holiday season. And don't get so hung up on the financial end. Make it person to person. That's what really matters.
That's great, Cindy. Would you please wrap up telling us a quick short tips about people that bring stress into their businesses? and they end up, being stressful with coworkers, or they end up not being productive, or even being like angry with clients. And so how to cope with that, because I know that's your area of expertise.
Yes. A lot of times it has nothing to do with you, so don't take it personally. That person could be going through something at home that you have no idea what's going on. So just try to have a little bit more empathy, a little patience. Try and get them to talk a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes. And you might be surprised that you might be able to help that person with a problem. And we all get those days. We all have those times in our lives when we don't act so great, and we want somebody to forgive us. So we can try that out, especially on the holidays too. Sometimes maybe even giving them, some cute little gift or something, and just saying, you look like you've been having a hard time lately. Is there anything I can do? I just wanted to cheer you up. May get that person to start talking and sharing again how they're feeling, and help both of you. Just never know.
Another question that everybody wants to know: are you ready for the holiday? Have you
ready?
You got with the no stressful approach? Have you got everything that you needed not to feel stressful?
I'm still waiting for 2 UPS packages that I'm hoping come today for my stepson.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, I think I'm pretty laid back this year. We made time for each other, and we also asked each other exactly what we wanted. So they sent me links, and I just got it for them. It was the easiest holiday.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you feel, Cindy, also that people should take time off from business to enjoy family at this time? People feel so torn. How do you feel? What kind of advice would you give about that before we go?
I really do. It's been a long year. You need time to kind of step back and reflect on your accomplishments this year, and also on the joys of the year. You need to get away from work a little bit and spend it with your friends and family. Like I said before, the financial things, they're just going to go away. It's really the importance is your relationships and the people in your life. So step away from work. I work with my husband, so couples that work together, you need to put that aside and just have that family time, have that special bonding time, without talking about business. There's going to be plenty of time after the holidays to get your goals and your plans together for 2016.
That's great. And us, be in sync with what we've been talking for a while, which is, have balance in our lives. And you guys know how busy I am, right? I wanted to make sure I brought Cindy when we were chatting about stress and everything, so that she would share all the great advice she was just sharing with me. We're here at her pretty office, and you saw a little bit of it. Well, I'll be coming back later on Periscope. I know I've been absent, but I promise you, 2016 we'll have daily scopes. We'll have a whole plan for you. Just sit tight, stay tuned. I wanted to thank everybody that watched our scope today. This is Claudia from trendylatina.com. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. And thank you for being here with me. I really, really, really appreciate it. I really love that you're here. Okay? Thank you, Cindy, for gracing us with your expertise and all your great tips.
Thank you. Have a great holiday.
You too. You too. Thank you, guys. I promise I'll be back before the holidays. I promise. Stay tuned.